Did you know that in the United States alone last year, there were 140 million people that had a musculoskeletal diagnosis? Did you know that last year there were over 265 million prescriptions written for pain medication? Did you know that physical therapists are musculoskeletal experts? The most common treatments for musculoskeletal pain are traditional, cookie-cutter physical therapy, medications, injections, and surgery. Come on, there has to be a better way. Well, I'm here to tell you that there is. All of these traditional treatments focus on the symptoms. They focus on making someone feel comfortable. The problem is that these treatments do not provide a permanent solution. They require that you treat the symptoms, sometimes forever. The better way to address any pain that is associated with movement is to see a movement expert, a physical therapist. But not all physical therapy is equal. You need someone who is trained with the ability to see the entire body as a whole. Someone who can recognize that the site of your pain is not always the source of your pain. Someone who appreciates how the hips affect the spine, or how the feet affect the hips, or how the upper back affects the neck and the shoulders. You need an expert who is trained in chain reaction biomechanics. Superior Physical Therapy offers comprehensive movement assessments that get to the true cause of your symptoms. We provide individualized treatments that are focused on your goals and your lifestyle, not cookie-cutter exercises from a sheet of paper that are the same for all patients with your pain. No, you need someone to customize your prescriptive movements. You also need someone that is going to spend one-on-one time with you, not dish you off to an assistant or tech. You need someone who is also going to empower you and educate you so that you can take control of your situation. If you're sick of treating only the symptoms and you want a solution, I encourage you to seek the help of our experts at Superior Physical Therapy. It will be a life-changing decision.
I was considering having my knees replaced, and the doctor said, you have just a little bit more before, the bone is bone on bone. So he said, I want you to go over to Superior Physical Therapy. And he was insistent that I come into Traverse City to Superior and not do it locally. So I did, and I don't have any trouble with my knees. I never had any surgery on them. And they're fine. And so we went on to some other problems that I have with my back. And I just like coming, I really like coming in here. I feel better because I come in. I'm getting older. I have to keep my bones lubricated. And I exercise every day at home. And but it only takes 5 minutes for the exercises that they give me. And I don't have to get down on the ground, the floor to do it. So even if I miss it first thing in the morning, which I usually, after breakfast is when I usually do it, there's always another 5 minutes in the day, so I never miss doing the exercises. And I love to come in because I know that it's helping me, and I have fun with my physical therapist. Yeah. Well, I think as you get older, you lose some of the things that you do. And one of the things that I like to play golf, but it got to the point where I couldn't walk because of a problem with my back. I couldn't walk the course, and I was taking the golf cart. But then with my back problem, I couldn't get in and out of the golf cart. So, so we work on my back. I don't play golf again. I haven't played golf again, but those are the things that, I think I probably played longer than a lot of people do. I don't walk as far as I used to, but I'm still walking. So I do the best I can. I don't know when it went away. And since I have scoliosis in my back, it's not going to go away. It's just going to stabilize as much as it can, because it kind of wanders around my body. So, but I do feel better because I do the exercises. He's a lot of fun. A long time. A long time, because that's probably because of my age and because I need to stay limber. I want to do as many things as I can as long as I can. So I will continue to come to physical therapy for that reason. Oh, sure. I meet a lot of people over here that I've referred. Yeah, we run into each other. Yeah. And I know everybody really enjoys coming here. And when they're finished with their 6 weeks or whatever it is that they came here for, they always tell me, I'm going to really miss the people here. So, I mean, I really enjoy coming, and I think it's important for people to be able to exercise all of their joints and their bodies, and that's I do because I come here, and I guess that's the best I can see. I have to drive into Traverse City, but I do it because I think it's important for my body to do that.
Before physical therapy or before Superior, I was developing some hip problems, and it was painful, and so I went to see Andrew, I guess back in 2014, and he got me on an exercise program to strengthen it and to work it and to relieve some of the pressure. So that was when I first met Andrew at the old building at the State Hospital. Well, when you can't stand and wash dishes at your kitchen sink or stir a pot on the stove and it hurts so bad, or sleeping, you got to do something. And I had known Andrew socially and Keith having a beer, and so they were my first call to say, I need to come and see you and see what's going on inside. So it was pain that drove me to make the phone call. It was the individual attention, and I sensed the real sincere attitude to help me to get out of a painful situation. I think they really cared about me, and they could feel the joint pains and really wanted to help me. So that was the best part, is what I felt is the personal attention. Life now is great. I'm walking 10 to 12,000 steps a day because I have no pain, no issues, and I feel good getting out there, just walking and smelling the fresh air and feeling the wind in my face. So I've come a long way from very painful to feeling great. So I hope I have another 60 years to, to be active. After my hip surgery and I was out active, one morning somehow I twisted or strained a knee while I was walking in my morning walk. I could barely make it home. Got home, called Andrew, said, I don't know what I did, but can I see you? He got me in within 2 or 3 hours, diagnosed it, got me on a plan, got it fixed in the sense of physical therapy, strengthening the muscles that somehow were weak or out of place or whatever, but got me back to where I am today of walking 10 or 12,000 steps, pain-free and enjoying it. So, you know what, when you can call somebody and say, ouch, I'm hurting, I need help, can you take a look at me? And they get you in a couple hours and get you on a path again. That is fantastic. That was the best part of, this and where I'm at today then. I like the whole staff. Yeah. I miss them coming, not coming over here, but on the other hand, I'm healthy and I don't need it. And there's, I know, limited slots and they need to get people and take care of those that need the help. So they told me there's a social coming up next week and, it's my chance to see everybody and again, thank them and socialize with them. So that's pretty nice to see them that way socially versus, in pain.
There's a free beer.
Oh, is that really? Great, I'll be there then. I'll come early and stay late.
It's a long time. Mm-hmm. I'm very active. I was very active. I played tennis, I water skied, I snow skied, I ran, I jogged. I just did exercise every day. And I played tennis for 25 years, and I golf. And of course I have 3 kids and now grandkids, but and I worked. I did tax returns, and I coached tennis at St. Francis for 9 years. So busy, but good.
Good.
First time I was running through the woods with my dog and I fell. And I separated my rotator cuff, my right. And this was before Superior. And actually Keith and Andrew were at another therapy place, and I went there for therapy after surgery. That's how I first got to know Keith and Andrew. And then 2 years later, with tennis, and I'm sure it's just wear and tear, it's not just tennis, my left rotator cuff separated. I thought they were very, very good as far as knowing what to do with developing your muscle strength back to where it should be. And it's not necessarily just addressing the spot where they had the surgery, but it's really building up your strength all around so you can go back to what you could do before, at least as much as you can. Yes, chiropractic, and I haven't, now I'm on this program now where I'm grandfathered, if you want to call it that, and so I can come in here, well, whenever I need to, but I'd come at least every 2 weeks just to have them work on whatever needs to be worked on. So I haven't been to chiropractor for 2-3 years because I do this now. It seems to help more. I still need to come because I'm older. I'm older and I still have issues that have to be addressed, and they seem to address them and better them. I'm not big into surgical type procedures. I try to prevent that, and this seems to work pretty well right now so far. I wouldn't go anywhere else. I really wouldn't. And Keith is the one really that, works with me the most. And he's been with me ever since I started therapy with my shoulders, and he does work on other, like I had a piriformis issue, and he worked on that, and loosens that up, and, otherwise that would be tight all the time, and I wouldn't be able to do what I enjoy doing. So I do not play tennis like I used to because it is hard on my shoulders, but that's not anyone's fault other than it's age, and that's what happens. And after surgery, you can't necessarily do everything, but I get to play pickleball, and I can golf, and I can pick up my grandkids and, clean if I have to. Snow blow. I can do things, so I'm pretty lucky. I always recommend Superior Physical Therapy to anyone that has any issues with needing therapy after surgery, or if they injured a muscle, if they just need it worked out, and they can go through the doctor, and if they can get to Superior, I recommend it. I wouldn't go anywhere else. So, and I have sent friends to Superior, and they've been really happy too.
Pretty active life, busy with work, busy at home, busy outside, enjoying the Northern Michigan, the things that Northern Michigan has to offer, the water in the woods, and with all that put together, one way that I blow off steam is by working out and do that pretty regularly. And so pretty full active life before Superior. Yeah. Well, I was doing a heavy lift during a workout and did it wrong and ended up compressing a disc in my back that created a pretty bad sciatic nerve injury. And so a lot of pain and weakness and loss of coordination. It was a pretty bad injury. It really was, for me personally, devastating at the time. I worked with physicians in town that specialize in pain management and was able to see Dr. Andries, and Dr. Andries did a really nice job of just helping outline the big picture of what could happen in terms of healing and pain management. And so idea though to approach this was really to get into physical therapy and to try to address what was going on in that as a frontline kind of treatment. Yeah, I went through a real grief period that way. I thought that I'd have to. I thought I'd have to really give up what I really like to do. I really enjoy something that's called CrossFit, and so there's a lot of activity involving, it's a combination of gymnastics and Olympic lifting, and it's really intense but really enjoyable. There's a lot of camaraderie involved with it, and for me, it just really fit into my lifestyle, and I thought I had to give up that. And then I thought, I'd probably have to give up a lot of other things too, because my right leg essentially was not working normally. And so I thought that, well, this is a pretty bad injury. It was lingering for a while. And I thought, I was going to have to give that up. And with that, it was really a lot of grief with the idea of having to give up something that I wasn't ready to give up yet. I actually saw Andrew. I saw Keith. Aaron, thank you. I did see Aaron. Aaron was excellent. Keith was excellent. Andrew was okay. He's all right. No, Andrew was excellent. Really, what I found was the handoff in those kind of situations was pretty seamless, as they were all really well versed in this culture that Superior really is good at promoting and educating people about how to move, how to promote healing, how to regain confidence, and that was really apparent. And immediately for me provided a sense of hope in the beginning, and their techniques were spot on in terms of the technical aspects of this is what you should, we're going to get you moving and we want you to practice these things at home, and then gradually adding on demand and doing it in a way where my pain immediately became better managed, and along with that my performance and my functioning increased. And so their whole approach of doing that, and I think they have a particular way of promoting movement despite pain, and doing it in a way that can ultimately be managed, and you take stepwise steps forward and you gain confidence, and that all starts rolling the ball in the right direction.
Have you had back pain in the past 30 days? Do you have pain, numbness, or tingling traveling down your leg? Are you tired of masking the symptoms of pain with medications or injections? If you are, then I want to invite you to our free low back pain and sciatica workshop that I'm hosting right here in Traverse City, Michigan. Hi, this is Dr. Andrew Gorecki, owner of Superior Physical Therapy and former back pain sufferer. I know how frustrating back pain can be, and I want to share with you natural ways that you can heal your back pain once and for all. By coming to our free low back pain and sciatica workshop, you're going to learn the single biggest mistake that back pain sufferers make that usually results in them having to take medications or get injections or even get surgery. So call now to reserve a seat. We're only limited to 30 seats and they're filling up fast. I'm also going to be giving away a free copy of my best-selling book, The Truth About Low Back Pain, The Hidden Culprits, to everyone that attends. So call now, 231-421-9300 to reserve your seat today.